How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of Shannon's Garage Australia. Alright, so as you can see by the wet cars behind me, it is still raining here in Queensland. But on today's episode, we are going to put together the 740, now that it is running. We're going to put it all back together and take it for its maiden voyage. Fingers crossed it actually runs and drives. We haven't tested the gearbox in this thing yet, so it's going to be a very interesting day. But all indications point to a very positive start. So first off, we're going to head down to Burson's and Super Cheap, grab some new spark plugs, some oils and bits and pieces that we need for the car. And we're going to come back, put it all back together, get the car running again, and drive it out of the garage for the first time in just under a year. Stay tuned. Let's get this going. Alrighty, so we're back from Burson's. We've got everything we needed. As you can see, Dad's already starting to rip the coil packs off so we can put the new spark plugs and whatnot in. Fingers crossed, guys, today is the last day that we'll be working on this car for a bit. Hopefully by the end of this episode, you'll see it drive out of this workshop, down my driveway for the first time in just under a year. What do you think the chances are, old boy?
Yeah, it should be okay.
There you go. You heard it from the master mechanic himself. He reckons it'll be okay. So let's get the camera turned around and we'll get into this thing. All right, so everybody, as you can see, the front end is now on. Headlights, radiator support panel, everything is buttoned up in the front end. We've done a service on it. All we're going to do now is jack the car up, tighten up a couple of things underneath it just to double check and triple check to make sure that everything is A-OK. And then, for the very first time in a year, we're driving it outside. Now, it's not really the best day to be taking a car outside, especially one like this that hasn't seen any kind of weather in a year. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Dad's trying to figure some shit out. All right, so stay tuned, and the next time you see me, I'll be driving this thing out of the driveway. So, just came back from its first test drive. That thing, plenty of torque, plenty of power. She's still got a wicked miss in her, but she's driving really, really well. Give it a little bit of time to run in. I'll diagnose the issue a bit later on down the track, but we've got other cars to work on. But as you can see behind me, and what my old man just pointed out, it's gone. There's a car missing. There is something that has been parked right here for almost a year that is now no longer there. It is such a good feeling to finally finish the damn thing off. I do still have to do the suspension. So look, I know you guys are probably up me right now going, Shannon, what about the e-bike suspension? Well, it is still going in. But I have a couple of other cars that I have to get done first before I start doing mods to the 740. Because while I've got the old man up here, there he is, look, always working this fella. He never bloody stops. All right, so while I've got him up here, I do want to take advantage of his knowledge his mechanical prowess and skills and get as many of the mechanical stuff done on the cars that I've got. And then we can start mucking around with doing accessories and aftermarket stuff and suspensions and yada, yada, yada. So anyway, on that note, what we're going to do now is bring the little burgundy one up. We're going to fix that rattle or diagnose that rattle that's in the front of that motor. And hopefully that'll be 3 cars done in only a week. Oh yeah. Here at Shannon's Garage Australia, we are flying at the moment. I hope you are enjoying the content. Stay tuned for more. Let's get the burgundy car up here and let's get that done. What do you reckon, old boy?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Wow, he's enthusiastic today, isn't he? Absolutely enthusiastic. Look at you. Come on, get more excited. We've got a car finished. All right, let's get going. All right, so here she's up on the hoist. Now, you guys remember from a previous episode that it had that slight little bit of a rattle. So what we're going to do is we're going to get up underneath this thing, drop out the front pan, have a look to see where the noise is coming from, take off a couple of belts, see if it's actually one of the pulleys. Fingers crossed that's all it is, which means it's going to be a cheap and easy fix. It's not going to cost me $1 million. And then this thing will be back up online for sale. And yeah, it looks like we've already run into our first issue. What do we got here? Oh, okay. So the belly pan is actually pot riveted on, so we're going to have to drill those out. What a pain in the ass. But good to see another car in here on the hoist. And just quietly, how sexy does that wide body E36 look? Oh, damn, she's a good looking car. All right, well, let's get this done. All right, so Dad and I are having an argument at the moment about how messy my workshop is because apparently it's not convenient for him to be using. But we found what the issue is. Ta-da! So what we're going to do, now I don't like doing this, but we're going to have to. I think I'm going to go and check out what's on the AC Schnitzer, see if we've got a pulley like this on the same, and if we do, I'm going to rip this off.
We might just have one new one,
Oh, he's hating life right now. Aren't you, old boy?
BMW, here we come for more parts. They'll love us.
More expensive, more expensive. Yeah, that one there, the white and blue one. So we're going to have a look, see if we've got one of these on the Schnitzer. If not, then he's getting the shits now because it's raining. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to check the Schnitzer, see if we've got one of these on there. If we do, we're going to rip that one off there, put it back into this car, and fingers crossed, bada bing, bada boom, noise gone. And then this thing can go back up for sale. Yes! And then that's 3 cars done. Yep. Let's go and have a look, see what we got. Okay, so that was a big success. We've got the pulley now. We're going to put it back into this car, start it up, and that should be it. Another car done. And then we'll start tomorrow, because I think we'll probably call it a day after this one. We'll start tomorrow on the 535i, see where that oil leak's coming from in the back of it. Well, there you go. We're going to run that new one in here. Okay, let's get this finished up. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. We have now got 3 cars out of my 7 cars that need mechanical work. They are all done. So, 740IL, 318i, and the little 528i are now all done, running and drivable and just running brilliantly. Massive shout out to the old boy. He has really fucking helped me out, which is amazing. I am super stoked to have him here and help me with all of this stuff. But look at that. There's my two babies right there. There they are. Oh, the wide body convertible, which I will finish, and my 740. What's he doing now? What are you up to, old boy?
Not much.
Not much? All right. Well, that's going to be a wrap. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. If you haven't already, go and check me out on Instagram at Shannon's Garage Australia. I'll be updating every couple of days now. I do have to edit 3 videos because we've been working so hard for the last 3 days that I actually haven't edited videos, but such is life. Oh, I'm done. As you can see by our side, it's dark, so I'm out of here. Remember, everybody, stay cool.